Horoscope for Libra, Tuesday, 31 March 2026. Welcome to CosmologicaLab. Today, Libra, the universe challenges you to find the balance between what you want and what you need. You feel that pressure in the air, as if you were a pendulum that oscillates between two opposing forces, one that drives you forward and the other that asks for pause. Heaven gives you an important lesson. Growth is born at the point where tension and patience are intertwined. Take a deep breath. Your body, that Libra temple that you take care of so much, responds with a natural grace, as if each movement were choreographed by divine justice itself. However, under that appearance of harmony, there is a burning fire. It is Pluto's fire in your 5th house, reminding you that sometimes, to transform, you must first destroy what no longer serves your beliefs. Taking this energy to the professional field, the cosmos is weaving a scenario of unexpected changes. Jupiter, in your 10th house, shines with the promise of expansion and opportunity. Imagine the scene. You are in a meeting where your presentation, carefully prepared, receives an unexpected twist when a colleague mentions an idea that makes you rethink your approach. This is not an obstacle, but an unforeseen one that, if you embrace it, can become a fruitful alliance. Meanwhile, Uranus in your 8th home revolutionizes the way you manage shared resources. That investment you were considering in a common project could take an unexpected direction, and even though Saturn's initial impulse in the 7th asks you for prudence, the sextile of this planet with Pluto teaches you that there is power in discipline. Do not be afraid of change. Trust that the constancy and adaptability you inherited from your ascendant pound will guide you. As far as your health and routines are concerned, today the cosmos speaks to you through the small details. Mercury in the 6th house accelerates your pace, as if every message on your phone, every urgent email, and every unexpected call demanded an immediate response. You feel that tingling in your hands as you type, an energy that seems to come out of you and demand action, but also a slight burning in your stomach due to the accumulated tension. Mars, also in the 6th, drives you to move, to walk without rest, as if your body asks to release the accumulated energy. However, your 6th house, ruled by Virgo, reminds you that balance is achieved precisely. This morning, when you made breakfast, you may have been distracted and burned the toast, but the smell of fresh coffee and the taste of fresh fruit were able to comfort you. Today, more than ever, your body asks you to honor the discipline. Organize your desk, make a to-dos list with specific tasks, and stay away from the autopilot. Your mind, agitated by Mercury's movement, needs to be anchored in the present. If you now enter the world of bonds, you will find a sky full of complex emotions. The Sun and Venus in your 7th house illuminate your relationships, but Venus sextile with Saturn reveals that there is a price to pay for peace. You can give yourself this situation. You are with someone you love in a seemingly quiet conversation, but an indirect comment from your partner alerts you. You feel your neck tense, the air becomes dense, and while the desire to maintain balance asks you to contain the reaction, your body language speaks for you. Here, the presence of Saturn in the 7th house acts as a reminder that boundaries are essential. It is not a question of avoiding conflict, but of learning to express it without harm. Pluto, in your 5th house, adds a touch of transformation. Maybe it's time to check what dynamics in your relationships have been exhausting you, what inherited patterns no longer serve. Meanwhile, the opposition between the Moon on the 12th and Mars on the 6th asks you not to ignore the emotional wounds that often manifest as physical discomfort. That shoulder pain is not casual. It is a message from your body asking you to allow yourself to feel, not to repress. On the mental ground, the Moon in the 12th house plunges you into an ocean of intuitions. Today, in the midst of chaos, you will find a moment of clarity that will make you think, "Why I didn't see it before?" That thought that comes to you while you're in the shower, or that sudden memory that connects you with a forgotten feeling, is the sign that Neptune in your 7th house is breaking the boundaries between the real and the emotional. The energy of the day pushes you to explore your creativity, to draw, to write, to compose without judging. But Pluto in the 5th house reminds you that the real transformation begins with the elimination of the old. Maybe today, while you're listening to a song you haven't heard for years, you realize there's a project you've been missing in a corner of your mind, and it's time to go back. If today you feel you need to do a ritual, I propose a simple but powerful act. Place a glass of water with a few drops of lemon and 3 cloves of smell in a corner of your house. Water symbolizes purification, lemon brings freshness, and nail represents protection against heavy energies. Let this little altar remain silent during the day, and when the water has evaporated or looks cloudy, remove it with gratitude. This act will not only clean your space, but will also remind you that, even in times of tension, you can create harmony with simple and accessible tools. For today, I propose the lavender color. This tonality, associated with Neptune's energy in your 7th home, balances the emotional and the spiritual. If you have a t-shirt with details in this tone, a lavender scarf in your backpack, or even switch the wallpaper from your phone to a violet sky, this energy will soften the edges of the tension. Remember that it is not necessary to acquire something new. A subtle suggestion can have a great impact. The important thing is the intention behind every gesture. Today, you will discover that moments of tension are not obstacles, but opportunities to demonstrate your inner strength. Calmly face what the cosmos presents to you, and you will see how the balance you love so much is renewed. Have a nice day, dear Libra. Subscribe to CosmologicaLab so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you, and let us know in the comments what you thought. See you in the next video.